All right, my friends. Well, this is future me. I had planned to lump a couple of stores together and put a couple of little science experiments and other videos in between them, but I've hurt my foot and I don't know when I'm going to be able to hunt again. I am going to be in Nashville tomorrow. I'm going to be doing going on a school tour at Vanderbilt with my daughter, and we're going to go by McKay, so I may be able to hop into one or two stores, but just my foot's in pretty bad shape right now, and I'm actually having to use a stick like Gandalf. It's not really Gandalf, but you see what I'm saying. But I am going to talk about below average bourbon real quick. A buddy of mine, he puts his stickers on there, and I'll put his link down below. Chris is an amazing guy, and when someone sends me a sticker, oh glory, Whiskey Corner, Carlos, a good buddy of mine, you should check him out. I'm gonna put all these guys in here. Life on the Patio, from the patio. Let's see, Baker Drinks. He asked me to be their Valentine, which is great. They have the trash palette. So if you, what do you do with your stickers? Just out of curiosity. So anyway, just one hunt. There'll be a couple of other little videos in there. I've got the winner from the lives where I did the Wheel of Destiny, and one short little thing in there. So hopefully I'll get back to hunting soon. And now on to the hunt. All right, my friends. Well, I'm at the Spirits of Timber Creek in, I guess, technically Cordova. So I can give you their hours here. Oh, you know what? That's a pull button. I mean, that's a pull handle. I am out of it today. It's a great store, nice and compact. Tons and tons and tons of store picks. They're kind of famous for their store picks here. Let's see here. We'll go to single barrel of the Lucky 7. It looks like they got their own Maker's Mark. One of the bourbon legends told me there was something I might be interested in. That's 130. Oh, this is new. I don't think I've seen this. I'm pretty sure this store has more of a selection than others. I mean, they may not have as much, but you know, to see the Frey Ranch, that Middleton Mills, the Ben Holiday, Widow Jane. I think if you come in and you're hawking your whiskey and it's good, they'll put it in here. Old Glory, 100%. So this is a must buy. I think they only got 2 bottles of it. If you're looking for Old Glory, I've hyped it up. I've talked a lot about it. They are fantastic. So that is definitely something you want to get your hands on. And remember, you heard it here first. I was the first one to talk about it. So probably the best price I've seen on this anywhere. So that is a fantastic one. And we'll kind of go through here. But as selections go, I think they're one of the best. They're a little far for me to get to during the week, so I had a little bit of extra time, so I had to go to get it. The Holiday, Christmas in a bottle. I've not had any 15 stars, so I'm curious if the Derby. A lot of old Louisville here. And that stuff's on sale. So there's all of the other kind of, we'll just do bourbon first and kind of go through here. Also, I'm going to ask you guys your advice. I did a live last Sunday. Didn't do very well. My lives generally don't do. There's not that much interaction. There's not that much people who watch them. I'm thinking about not doing them anymore. You know, you may not even, we don't see much of this here, which is a great bottle, which I'm out. If you think I should keep doing lives or not doing lives, just put live down in the comments down below. And, you know, I just don't think there's enough interest in it. And I hate to waste people's time and waste my time. And, you know, I am going to continue to intermingle when I do cocktails in here, like little commercials in between, just so people can get people are like, I don't know what your opinions are. I don't see you buy bottles. If I buy something, I'll put it in there. I don't like to brag or kind of be showy on there, but those will continue in between, just to be like a less than 2 minutes of what's going on. I haven't seen the 8-year of that. So, you know, just put live down there if you want me to continue doing lives. There's not enough interest in it. I just won't do it. I don't want to waste anybody's time. And like, as I say, a ton of store picks. I mean, all of these are just awesome. Let's see. I got an all-timer pick here, and it is 126. Probably more Old Soul than I've seen anywhere. Rebels. I don't think I know who this is. Kansas City whiskey. Interesting. Really, if you're looking for unique bottles or bottles that other people don't have, this store is fantastic, I think. Every time I come here, I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And I'm gonna, that price for their Benchmark Foolproof is ridiculous. Crazy great price. So those are fantastic. And I think this one will come up before 4th of July. I did get the Hero Edition 1783, the big handle. That's the one I'm going to take. That's the one I'm going to take to a party I'm going to on the 4th of July. So I did make that decision. I did pick that up. There's the small batch reserve. I believe another Bourbon Legend. He yells at me every time I don't get that. I can't remember if it's this or the 100. I'll let him yell at me again on that one. Alright. Kind of the stuff we always know that we got here. Mellow corn. Always like to point that out because it's fun. So this is Evan Williams, but it's not the Evan Williams 1783. So that's a little bit different. But man, look at the price of that foolproof. $22. That's a solid pour. You were going to start your own bourbon bar and you want to kind of go and keep it under $100, you could get everything on there, and it's essentially the Benchmark equivalents. A great bottle of the Ancient Age. Got the Dickel. Of course, my dad's juice. Don't see any of the big handles in glass. You only see the other ones. Alright, let's see here. Fortuna. And I know they're not making this stuff anymore, so this Weeder is a good bottle. I like that one as well. Alright, well, I'm going to walk around over here and kind of see. I like that Old Soul has a dress on. Got the Penelope Architect. And these are all, pretty sure they're all, we already kind of seen them in there. They have a few of prices coming down on that and this. The small batch we're seeing everywhere now, pretty much. Here in town at least. I think the flood kind of put everybody in a, oh, interesting. I'm not seeing the dual pack there. They have an Elijah Craig. They got a private barrel pick here. Nice. This looks looking good too. The store's just fantastic. I love the layout. I love how everything's clean and everything's tight. I mean, it's nice. You don't have a lot of weirdness going on where it's going to one crazy thing after another. I do want to point this out. I'm not going to do too much of it. I've only ever seen this on the military base, and then there's this one. These are two of my favorite scotches right here, right there with Lagavulin, which I don't think I don't see anything, but they do have the 15 up here of the Macallan. Interesting. I bet it's here somewhere. I'm just not seeing the one. So I'm gonna go over here, and I think they have a clearance section over here, or not necessarily. Oh my goodness! Oh, and there is a gigantic closeout section. Holy cow! I hear a lot of things about this honeydew. I almost pulled the trigger on it, and I think the one that I almost got was $20 more. They have two of them here. So is this something I should get? I'm going to kind of look through here and see if there's anything I can't live without. This table looks like it's struggling. I'm worried about. I definitely got got a good bow going on there. Let's see. There's Buzzard's Roost. I've enjoyed that quite the one that I've had. Man, this mythology, everybody was hot on that, and now it is. And then there's the Rattle and Snake, which I love I love that bottle. Jacob's Pardon. The ton on here. I think the person who told me who did this is a crazy person. Like he's like an Irishman or an Englishman, and he learned how to make it and was making it elsewhere and brought it to America. So a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm afraid to touch this table, but they definitely have a lot of stuff here. If you're looking for a bargain or a deal, definitely on here. So I'll try to do a better job of, and I think that's the old label on the Daddy Rack. So, all right, sorry I was looking. So yes or no on the honeydew? Tell me down below. More there. I don't know that these are, this is clearance wine. I think these are more of their store picks. Yeah, these are just regular store picks. So these are good stuff here. I hear good things about that. Mind your way.
No, the purple bands,
Uh-huh.
all of those are $5 for every bottle. Goes to the Alzheimer's Association.
Oh, okay, awesome. So $5, any one of these. So, and I mean, that's what this bottle costs normally. So that's good, and especially this double oak, 100% on that one, the Dominic. So I appreciate that they are definitely giving back on that. I'm curious about this single barrel. I was like, if I only had my glasses. I do have my glasses today, so let's see if I can see what the proof is on that. I bet it's 120-ish or something. You know what? I can't see it. Oh, it's 110. So, and I didn't need my glasses because it was gigantic. All right, let me see if there's anything else over here I can't live without. I actually bought this here and just finished these. So, big fan of these little. This is when I first started my, I guess my Scotch journey. I was just like, what do I like? What don't I like? So that I like these little 3-packs, which are nice. I don't know this Glasgow band. I'm not sure who they are. I was really hoping to get my. They have a ton of stuff you can try here. I'm pretty sure every single barrel they have, and then some. They'll let you try. The Hofitz 7 is dropping. I was hoping to catch it here. They kind of the way they deliver in the city. Yeah, he's got his fingers crossed. It's coming. So. I knew that the price would probably be where I'd want to get it here. I'm afraid some people are going to try to gouge us, and I don't think they would. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go on to the next store that I can go to. If I find anything cool or interesting, I'll let you know. Should be probably one more video after this one. I'm definitely going to do it. I did a little science experiment. That will be coming up next, and then we'll go on to the next store. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right, we interrupt this bourbon hunt for a little science experiment. So I have gotten a few jars, and I've talked about doing this before. So these were fresh strawberries that we had frozen. So I'm going to put a few strawberries in here. I actually have a lot of these, so I may do more of this, kind of just messing around. So I've never actually soaked fruit. We have some peaches coming that are going to be coming here before too long as well. So that, and then this is rosemary. I have a little rosemary bush I've been growing over here. I took some rosemary out of there. I'm gonna put some strawberry and rosemary, and then let's see if I get a good cork pop here. Let's see. This is it is 132.2 proof. I'm gonna fill this up. I think I want to put a little bit of the. I'm gonna put just a little bit of the syrup in here. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is all experimenting, but you know, I make the Let's Cocktail videos, and of course I got flies now. They weren't even around here until don't make me spill my stuff. All right, gonna get 1 or 2 more strawberries in there. Put the lid on there. But I'm gonna use these in my Let's Cocktail videos. These are actually we had honeys in these at one time, so. All right, I'm gonna do that and put these in the refrigerator and let them go. All right, and this other one, which is a smaller one, and if this works out better and I really enjoy it, I will do other things with them. Now these are, we have a local garden, and in the local garden, they have blackberries and blueberries, and we picked all these. So we just picked a bunch of blueberries and blackberries. I'm gonna do those. I don't think I'm gonna put rosemary in this one. I think it's just gonna be just regular. So it's about half and half, I would say. And a little bit more in there. I'll try not to spill it this time. All right, I think that might be able to get a couple of them. They're really sweet. Like I said, all of these stuff was fresh. So I didn't buy any of the fruit. So I've got that and this. well, I will tell you how it goes, and we'll see if it's worth doing anymore. I'll kind of do the color and do the change and see if there's any more, if soaking these will do anything, kind of like either a garnish or whatnot. All right, well, all right, back to the hunt. All right, well, this is for the Old Dominic giveaway. It's the 8-year reserve that we had. These are people who gave $5 during the super chat. I should have done it during the live, but I could not make it work, so we'll see what's going to happen. Just going to horseshoe this in between a live video so you can see me doing it. I'll hit it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see who's going to get. All right, and it looks like it's going to be Mr. Richie. So, all right, Mr. Richie, I will reach out to you and we will make it happen. Thanks to everybody who donated. Appreciate it. Not sure I'm going to do anything like this again, but I definitely wanted to share this whiskey. So, all right, let's get back to the hunt.